6:14 right now, and President Trump is pushing back against Ukraine's complaints over peace talks with Russia.
Washington correspondent Hannah Brandt joins us live from D.C. to explain why the president doesn't agree with Ukraine. Hannah, good morning.
Craig, Vanessa, good morning. President Trump and his team say the war in Ukraine has gone on for far too long. So now they're trying a new strategy to stop it.
And I think it's going very well.
President Trump says he's feeling more confident that peace is possible after a meeting in Saudi Arabia between U.S. and Russian leaders.
We couldn't have imagined a better result after this session. It was very, very solid.
The trio says they came to a few important agreements, including that both the U.S. and Russia will assemble teams to continue negotiating an end to the war in Ukraine. Plus, Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the U.S. and Russia plan to restore staffing at embassies and work on rebuilding diplomatic and economic ties.
We have to see that conflict come to a successful and enduring end in order for that to be possible.
Though not everyone is happy with their approach. With Ukraine absent from the negotiating table, Senator Dick Durbin says he's concerned President Trump will give in to Russian President Vladimir Putin's demands.
I worry about where this is going to lead. I hope it leads to peace in Ukraine.
And Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says talks shouldn't happen behind the backs of key parties.
Today I heard, well, we weren't invited. Well, you've been there for 3 years. You should have ended it 3 years. You should have never started it. You could have made a deal.
European allies also claim they're being sidelined, but the Trump administration says that's not true.
They are being consulted literally almost on a daily basis.
President Zelensky was scheduled to visit Saudi Arabia as well today, but he canceled, suggesting that he doesn't want his trip to be connected to the talks. Live in Washington, I'm Hannah Brandt.
All right, Hannah, we keep hearing about a possible meeting between Mr. Trump and President Putin directly. Is that going to happen, and if so, when?
No firm details yet, but it could happen soon. President Trump says it definitely will be happening, and when he was asked yesterday by reporters if it could happen by the end of the month, he said probably.
All right, Hannah Brandt reporting from Washington. Thank you, Hannah. All right, time for another check on traffic and weather.